Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. Whistle's gone, that's foul. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Griezmann!
Well, he probably expected to do a lot better considering the position he was in.
And it's Ramsey. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next?
Well, it's a mode of defending that's been their choice in recent times. Retreat and make sure that the play is always in front of them.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Juventus will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
They do prefer an element of caution, Peter, and get behind the ball in numbers, but those numbers have licence to be carefree once a breakaway is sprung.
De Ligt drives it forward. Well, they could break here. Ramsey. Hoists it forward. Piqué positions himself well and cuts it out. Sergio Busquets. First quarter of an hour gone. So it is still 0-0. And it's Messi. Rakitic is onto it and can take it up. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Titi. Vidal. Messi. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Rabiot. Dybala. Oh, the ball's come loose! Jordi Alba very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Vidal. And here's Griezmann. Messi. Gets wrestled off the ball. De Ligt goes looking. Matuidi. Chance to break. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Ramsey! He's done very well to get to that.
Ramsey is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
It's out for a goal kick. And it's Messi. And here's Suarez. He gets past his man. Rakitic really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Matuidi picks it up from the goal kick. Messi. And here's Suarez. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Luis Suarez with the cross. Defenders on the back foot. He's played him through. Piqué. Jordi Alba. Precious little by way of goalmouth action yet. Griezmann can't get the better of his opposite number. Matuidi dashing forward at pace. Decent looking ball. Now it's Dybala. Dybala gets the better of his man. He's still got it, needs help. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Chiellini gets his foot in there. Vidal into opposition territory. And it's played forward. Cristiano Ronaldo tries a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So now the team has broken through. It's certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. And after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. We are already promptly back underway.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Bonucci does well to read it and intercepts. And it's Rakitic. He's in! Rakitic. Sergio Busquets. Mandzukic is very much switched on to make that. Vidal. Rakitic. Forward it goes. Mandzukic, Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely bit of skill there. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Cleared without complication. Now a chance to break, and it's Messi. And now the breakaway, now it's Mandzukic. Jordi Alba can hoist it clear. Rakitic. It's loose. Rabiot plays it forward. And he's away. Ronaldo plays it out to the wing. Alexandro drills one in, and that has been clubbed away. And it's Rakitic. Vidal. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Alexandro tries to get it forward quickly. Mandzukic. And here's Dybala. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. A really good feat. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Could be thinking about a shot here. Cut out in the nick of time.
Barcelona are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration.
Now it's Mandzukic. Referee has just said play on. Vidal.
Juventus have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Mandzukic. Oh, real danger here. Has a pop! And he gobbles up the chance. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal. Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. 2 changes being made right now. So we have our breakthrough.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it away now.
Time and again they are repelled. Griezmann, he's had a goal! They've done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Sergio Busquets. And it's Messi. And here's Suarez.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception. And it's played forward. And that's that. So nothing between them after all of that. And you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome. And the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Thanks to Jim alongside. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. We have already started here. And here's Di Maria, plays it back. They'll try from distance. It's a foul, it could be a penalty. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
Di Maria! Decent hit from there. And here's Griezmann. And here's Suarez. Chance to shoot. Suarez has a goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Verratti goes looking. Barcelona get it back again. It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Hoists it high. Paredes gets it back. And it's Meunier.
Yeah, just that deep defence again. They seem perfectly happy to invite teams onto them.
And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. And here's Messi. It's come loose. Sergio Busquets. Still goalless at the moment. The referee's awarded a free kick. Barcelona with a set-piece chance. And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Thiago Silva plays it forward. Now it's Di Maria. And it's Meunier. And help's available out wide. Di Maria. Oh, the ball's come loose! And the defence can get it clear. Griezmann. Well weighted. Messi. Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona draw first blood here.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cavani, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Now it's Neymar. Gets away from his opponent. Neymar with a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Massive lead! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Ander Herrera certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Messi. Sergio Busquets. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. It's ball, who's going to get that? Oh, real danger here. A chance to play it in. That is terrific skill. Thiago Silva did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, he just had too many touches, and he was asking for it to be pinched off him.
Paredes. And it's Cavani. Caught offside that time. Titi, Barcelona are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Sergio Busquets, Rakitic, Sergio Busquets, and it's Messi. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Thiago Silva.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Herrera is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Sergio Busquets. Messi. Could be a chance here. It's Luis Suarez! No mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead.
And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. No changes at the interval from either side. Rakitic delivers. That intervention was very necessary. Di Maria. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Griezmann. And it's Messi. Hoists it forward. Cavani. Neymar. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Marco Verratti. He slid it through.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And it's Neymar. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Neymar needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
And here's Messi. Luis Suarez! And the follow-up. They are rampant. And they are cruising away. Keylor Navas did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
Barcelona take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Herrera plays it out to the wing. Ter Stegen has that under control. Rakitic. And it's Messi. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Barcelona looking to widen the gap even further here. Griezmann! And he should have made it 4. Play for a throw. Busquets. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Oh, outstanding save.
Griezmann controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Here's Di Maria.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's Cavani. Now it's Neymar. Griezmann has created 1 goal already. Now the counter. Griezmann. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Well, looking at that last chance they created, the middle has been a very good source for them, hasn't it? Well, recently, certainly, at least.
Chipped through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Marco Verratti. A buccaneering run from the defender. Ter Stegen claims it. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann. Verratti tries to get it forward quickly. Paredes. Longley gets into the right position to intercept. Jordi Alba. Rakitic. Rakitic drives it forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
And it's played forward. Played back in. He's got options out wide. And that is that. Barcelona were irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the... Up to meet it! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Alaba sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Barcelona have been showing their creativity through the middle, something I've noticed a lot more of in the last, say, dozen games or so.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chooses to go back. Now it's Messi. Boateng gets rid without sophistication. Javi Martinez plays it forward. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Gnabry. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's played him through. Oh, good interception. Alaba. Coman. Still goalless. Javi Martinez. It's Javi Martinez. Forward it goes. It's wrestled off the ball. Looking to break out here. Done very well to intervene.
Suarez.
Really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Good taken, and the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi. That's a brilliant interception. PK. And here's Griezmann. Javi Martinez. Gnabry hoists it forward. Has a hit! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Now it's Griezmann. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's Vidal. Vidal. Score not really a true reflection of what's been a pretty open game. Coman brings the ball forward. Coutinho. Gnabry. Played out to the right. Steered in. Timely intervention. Arthur goes looking. Decent progress down the left. Alaba goes for the cross. Vidal, and it's played forward. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the other team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? And it's Alaba. Carries far too far and out of play.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Lewandowski. A chance! Corner it is then. Hits one! In he goes again! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Bayern Munich break the deadlock.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Here's Messi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tolisso. Coman. Philippe Coutinho. Shoots! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are not doing enough.
In he flies! Brave effort, total commitment.
Philippe Coutinho instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Arthur. Rakitic. And it's Vidal. Messi. It's a loose ball. And here's Suarez. What a ball this has turned out to be. Coman. The movement looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Rakitic. Griezmann. Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Vidal. Coman gets away from his opponents.
They do like to defend with a few more men behind the ball now in deeper areas, and it's something they seem to be doing more and more.
Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. Coman. Plenty waiting in the middle.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed. but will they?
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's Griezmann.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kimmich has come steaming up from the back for this.
Bayern Munich are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Vidal going through. Cleared without complication. Arthur. Rakitic. Arthur. And here's Griezmann. He's off on a marauding run.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Gnabry hoists it high.
Bayern Munich certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And here's Suarez. And here's Suarez. And that's it. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every... Has a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mandzukic simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And here's Mandzukic.
Well, it's something I've noticed more of. They're defending much deeper.
Just brushed off the ball there. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Matuidi. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Pjanic. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Pjanic. Ramsey. Matuidi. Pjanic. Douglas Costa. Juventus can't seem to retain possession. De Ligt tries to get it forward quickly. Ramsey. And it's Pjanic. It has got... It's one! Goal! Juventus! And it's Juventus who take the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! Loose. No question, that's a foul. De Ligt. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And it's Matuidi. Dybala. Now it's Ramsey. Has a hit! Really well taken goal. They have pulled themselves right back into it.
Juventus are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Dybala! He's had a go! Goal! Juventus! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Mandzukic. Dybala. Matuidi. It's got through and... Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala. And it's been taken straight back. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shot at goal! And yes, it's there! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Terrible error, duly punished. That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
This could spell danger. Going for goal! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Juventus grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Ramsey. Ramsey decides to play it back. Timely intervention. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, real danger here. He's on his way. He's one-on-one, goes for goal! It's broken loose. Great football, shot and save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really drove at the heart of that defence. Incisive, quick, but not clinical.
And he's there to cut it out. Dybala has a go! Oh, top draw save from the keeper.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. De Ligt. Ronaldo gets it back. And he's searching through. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I don't think...
Bonucci has been caught there, it's a foul. Juventus do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Now a chance to break. Looking to get within range. Big chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's Douglas Costa. Ramsey. Is there it's Ramsey! That's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Mandzukic goes looking, has a goal! Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Mandzukic. Pjanic. And here's Dybala. Tries to dink it in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Chiellini. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Dybala spreads it towards the left. Quick glance at goal. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. How about a shot? Goes for goal! Outstanding save to keep that out. Now it's Mandzukic. Mandzukic. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Juventus present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Szczesny, in the context of the game, he must save it. He's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
That's chance! Sticks it away! And they are right back within touch! What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Juventus give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Play for a goal kick. Douglas Costa. Dybala, Douglas Costa, it's come loose.
Juventus have been showing a newly found sharpness out there. They've been good playing down the middle of late.
Well read, he sorted that out. De Ligt. It's a loose ball. Matuidi. Dybala. Dybala. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! Oh, taken with style! Oh my goodness, that has ripped the rigging.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter. And
Mandzukic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's Douglas Costa. Now it's Ramsey. Chiellini battles to win it back. Ramsey. Douglas Costa. Now it's Dybala. Matuidi. And here's Douglas Costa. Pjanic did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It's got through to him. Has a pop! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Dybala is fouled. And it's Ramsey. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Matuidi. Now it's Ramsey. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mandzukic. Bernardeschi. Brings it forward. Ronaldo gets it, and Bernardeschi! No, not quite. That'll go straight through to the keeper. Bonucci. Pjanic. And it's Ramsey. Cristiano shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Juventus have it back and they can go again. Douglas Costa. Back to the keeper and go again. De Ligt. And that's that. Juventus cannot understand what they've done. From a position of strength, they have contrived to lose. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected...
Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Giorgio Chiellini. He's the very definition of a rock at the back. He's so physically imposing, but also a great reader of the game, and his positioning is usually spot on. The technical side of defending doesn't often get a mention, but just watch this guy's tackles if you want a great display of timing and precision. He does it best.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence.
They do like to defend with a few more men behind the ball now in deeper areas, and it's something they seem to be doing more and more.
Well read, he sorted that out. And it's Dybala. Douglas Costa. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. Cristiano Ronaldo! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Cristiano Ronaldo simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Just brushed off the ball there. Sterling. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And it's played forward. And now the breakaway. Cristiano Ronaldo. Goes for goal! Goal! Juventus! Ederson did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Juventus take the lead, 1-0.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Walker. De Bruyne. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Aguero has a goal! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
So one moment, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Quick first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
It's Dybala. Pjanic. Hoists it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala battles to win it back. Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
De Bruyne. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. De Ligt. Dybala. Matuidi. Dybala. Now it's Dybala. And the finish! Goal! Juventus! And they've got their lead back. Ederson reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Juventus take the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
And it's Douglas Costa. Matuidi. Douglas Costa hits one! Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. If I'm right to observe that the nature of defending we're seeing from this side is a bit too strong. Perhaps, Jim, even cynical.
Well, Peter, I never really looked at them as a dirty team, but they're changing my mind here. Well, he can get masterful control on free kicks, and his focus is usually second to none.
He'll fancy himself from here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now it's Aguero. Ramsey. Goalkeeper's ball. And the first half is done. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Look, the standout moment of the first half was obviously the own goal, but the current scoreline more than makes up for it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Aguero tore at them and just came up short.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Hits one! It's a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Any thoughts on the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Pjanic. And it's Dybala. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri goes upfield.
Juventus have been showing their creativity through the middle, something I've noticed a lot more of in the last, say, dozen games or so.
And here's Mahrez. And here's De Bruyne. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. De Bruyne. Aguero. Bonucci gets it back. Ramsey. And it's Douglas Costa. Rodri tries to get it forward quickly. Well positioned to make that interception. Walker. De Bruyne is onto it and can take it up. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mahrez. Mahrez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Dybala gets flagged offside. Kyle Walker. Forward it goes. Walker. Cut out in the nick of time. Matuidi drives it forward, and it's Ramsey. Walker. He's the guilty party there. Douglas Costa. It's a brilliant interception. He could be in. Going for goal! And it's there! And surely that settles it. Simplicity itself.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Juventus blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And it's De Bruyne. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Silva gets a good foot in there. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Dinks one in. Bonucci. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? And here's Mahrez, and here's Aguero. And here's the chance to counter. Matuidi, it's got through to him. Chance! They scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Cristiano Ronaldo is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
And the shot! Surely this time they've done it! And again, they pile on the misery.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
4 in the game, he is the man. Juventus tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. That's good defending, very good defending.
Aymeric Laporte just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
And here's Douglas Costa, over to the left. There will be a throw-in. Aguero. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Juventus are irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. And after all of that, Jim, what do you think? Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside, no question that's a foul. Horny. Immobile. Plays it out to the wing. Chance to shoot. Hoists it forward. Done very well to intervene. And it's Lucas. And here's Immobile. Shapes to shoot. Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And that has been clubbed away. Immobile. Buffon deals with it effortlessly. Immobile drives it forward. Oh, Red, they've been good at that. Higuain. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It's a great ball. Hits one! Goal! Lazio! Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter.
Shoots! Goal! Juventus! And the comeback is complete. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence.
Immobile has got himself a free kick. This an opportunity to pull level. Luis Alberto! He's tried one! And he heaves it forward. And it's Correa. Beautifully done. He's got away. Luis Alberto looks to clip it forward. And here's Immobile. Correa. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Cuadrado. Higuain. Gets it back. Pjanic. Cuadrado. Well played, he saw that coming. Savic. Luis Alberto. Matuidi. Dybala goes looking. And it's Dybala. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala. He's off, going for goal! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Rugani. Cristiano Ronaldo finds Ronaldo is fouled. Bonucci. Higuain gets flagged offside. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. That's gone a long way up and away. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good ball. Gets away from his opponents. Real chance! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Paulo Dybala simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Strakosha, will lay claim to that? It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Dybala. The first 45 minutes are up.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Juventus shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer. Immobile duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else.
Goes for goal! Matuidi. Dybala.
Juventus have been showing a newly found sharpness out there. They've been good playing down the middle of late.
Pjanic. Matuidi. Pjanic. Luis Alberto. Savic. Luis Alberto. Cuadrado. Correa battles to win it back. Oh, it's Immobile. Immobile. Cleared without complication. And it's Correa. Higuain. Set up one goal so far.
Lazio showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala. Oh, good interception. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
And it's Immobile. Oh, real chance! There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Well positioned to make that interception. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Matuidi. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And now they can launch a counter. Higuain. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And here's Immobile. Luis Alberto.
Lazio are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Nicely measured pass. Towering header! And he just whacks it away.
Lazio are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Now it's Higuain. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's away! Chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Cristiano Ronaldo really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Juventus are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Quadrado. He spotted the run and played him through. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Lazio to make one last surge forward. Douglas Costa.
Lazio have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Forward it goes. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Bernardeschi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Correa's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Juventus were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of... And the finish! Forward it goes. Now it's Dybala. It's got through to him. Matuidi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gnabry. Now it's Müller. Kimmich. Out towards the flank. And it's Goretzka. Pjanic. Chance to break. Dybala. Matuidi is flagged offside. And here's Douglas Costa, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gnabry, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. And it's Dybala. And here's Douglas Costa. Good ball, real chance! Goal! Juventus!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Kimmich. Coutinho. Lewandowski. And the shot! And he heaves it forward. Goes for goal! Goal! Bayern Munich are all square. That was a given. It always was.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well read, they've been good at that. Matuidi. He's come loose. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Now it's Müller. And it's Coutinho. Cut out in the nick of time. And the defence can get it clear. Gnabry. It's on a plate. Coutinho has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He spotted the run and played him through. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's dealt with that well. Get a throw in. Coman plays it forward. And it's Müller. Gnabry. And here's Müller. It's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Rugani. Pjanic. And he's on his way! It's Goretzka! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Coutinho shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And here's Coutinho. Koeman. And here's Lewandowski! He's got away with one there. And it's half-time here. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So, we're just settling back into this second half. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now the counter. Kimmich. And it's Gnabry. Lewandowski. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Now a chance to break. Douglas Costa takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Lewandowski. Koeman. Bayern Munich can't seem to retain possession. Caught offside that time. Rugani. Matuidi. And it's Douglas Costa. Ramsey. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Muller. Philippe Coutinho. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Szczesny sends that a long way. Kimmich. Goretzka. And it's Muller. Defending of the desperate variety. Lewandowski gets flagged offside. Pjanic. Douglas Costa. Now it's Dybala. It's the through ball. Now it's Matuidi. It's one! Goal! Juventus! And they've got their lead back. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
And it's Douglas Costa. Gnabry. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. A real chance if he can get through. He's played him through. Douglas has a hit! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Juventus have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. Golden opportunity wasted.
not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Dybala. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? And it's Ramsey. Dybala. And he's there to cut it out. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Douglas Costa absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
He gets past his man. Cristiano Ronaldo has a hit! Rabiot. And here's Dybala. Douglas Costa. Dybala.
Juventus are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Receives it from behind. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
You can hear the annoyance in the crowd. The frustration is growing.
Hernandez has been caught there, it's a foul.
Bayern Munich are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Oh, good interception. Going through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Should have put that one away.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Good ball. It's a brilliant interception.
Juventus certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
It's gone for a throw-in. That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Lewandowski is onto it and can take it up. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Receives it. Douglas Costa! It's a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he just can't.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. Well, if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Miralem Pjanic. He plays in that deep midfield position, Peter, which allows him to take his time to pick out a pass to the forward line. He also delivers a fantastic set piece, something that his manager had in mind when making the signing, I'm sure.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Coutinho is very much switched on to make that. Perisic. Lewandowski. Timely intervention. Bayern Munich will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
They do prefer an element of caution, Peter, and get behind the ball in numbers, but those numbers have licence to be carefree once a breakaway is sprung. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pavard goes looking.
Philippe Coutinho really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Perisic. Coutinho.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Pjanic. Forward it goes. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Well positioned to make that interception. What a throw in. Pjanic hoists it forward. Lewandowski. And it's Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa not easily shrugged off the ball. Thiago, good idea, just poorly executed. Rabiot tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Dybala. And here's Douglas Costa. Finds himself eased off the ball. Douglas Costa. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
Juventus really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Gnabry gets it back. Coutinho. Perisic gets it back. Perisic. Matuidi. Coutinho battles to win it back. Lewandowski. Shot at goal! Goal! Bayern Munich!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Bayern Munich take the lead.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
So it looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Pavard. And it's Gnabry. And the counter is on. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Jerome Boateng simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Goes for it! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Already up and running for the second half.
Juventus need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Douglas Costa displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his...
It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
It's Lewandowski! Big moment! Massive goal! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Juventus needing a change of fortune here. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Gets the better of his man. Coutinho. There's the ball in. Belts one. That was mighty close. Matuidi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Juventus are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And it's Matuidi. And here's Douglas Costa. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Matuidi. Rabiot. It's a loose ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Bayern Munich have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Dybala. Matuidi drives it forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, what a ball! Has a hit!
Juventus are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Alaba plays it forward. Gnabry. He's coming on the right now. What's on? Can't get the better of his opposite number. Ball swung in.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And it's Gnabry. Douglas Costa. Good ball.
Juventus have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Now it's Perisic. Perisic gets it out to the wing. Aimed in towards the centre. And the finish! And it's played forward. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. Juventus probably deserved a share of this, but of course you don't always get what you deserve, and they're going to have to swallow a defeat. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Sadio Mane. He's one of the paciest players around, Peter. He's a very dangerous dribbler and a fine finisher to boot. I particularly like the way he gives defenders a headache by drifting across the forward line, looking for gaps to probe and spaces to get into. I think he's going to be a really huge asset for this team.
Has a pop! Marvellous goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Roberto Firmino. Liverpool do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
They're a counter-attacking outfit, Peter, who can be a tad boring by sitting back for spells, but they do excite when they spring the break.
Let down by a lack of accuracy. Ramsey. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Fabinho was typically well positioned. It has got through to him. Shapes to shoot! It's out for a goal kick. And it's Dybala. And here's Mandzukic. Dybala. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Just swings wide.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
And here's Mandzukic. Mane, who's made his mark on this game. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cut out in the nick of time. Matuidi. And here's Mandzukic. Jordan Henderson. Firmino. And that could be trouble. He's gone for it! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Wijnaldum gets his foot in there. He's got through. Now it's Roberto Firmino. He could be in here. Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Has a hit! No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, it's a very good effort. There wasn't much wrong with that at all. We're talking fine margins now.
Goes to finish! Oh, the ball's come loose! So who's he picking out? Ramsey. The message is clear, none shall pass. Jordan Henderson. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Wijnaldum. Salah. And here's Dybala. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! The whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So we're already into the second period.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that would be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah, it's Salah! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mohamed Salah sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Fabinho was not to be moved. Matip.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
Matip. Robertson. Matip. Robertson. Matip. Jordan Henderson. Robertson. Jordan Henderson. Matip. Robertson. Alexander-Arnold. Wijnaldum. Van Dijk. Matip. Robertson. Fabinho. Matip. Robertson. Fabinho. Van Dijk. Fabinho. Jordan Henderson. Robertson. Fabinho. Matip. Van Dijk. Jordan Henderson. Robertson. Jordan Henderson. Fabinho. Robertson. Just about up to 75 minutes. Matip. Fabinho. Jordan Henderson. Matip. Fabinho. Robertson. Jordan Henderson. Fabinho. Robertson. Matip. Forward it goes. It's a promising ball. Tries a shot! Mane could fall kindly. In for the follow-up. And it's there! And they are cruising away. Firmino at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Liverpool take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. And it's Salah. Alisson. Still going. Where to next? Loose ball. Who's going to get there? That's been won straight back. Hits one! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Juventus really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.